Chapters.
The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to Andy in Boulder, Colorado. Hey, Andy, what's going on, brother?
Not much, Tom. How you been?
I'm great, man. Yourself?
Pretty good. Hey, congratulations on the grandbaby.
Yes, thank you. I know. Tommy just sent me a picture. I mean, it's gorgeous out right now. He just was taking him out for his first walk this morning.
All right.
He's growling and prowling already.
Yeah, I bet.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Make it a great night, folks. Always do your best. Express your own divinity. You don't need the acceptance of others. You don't need knowledge or great philosophical concepts. You have the right to be you and express your own divinity by being alive, loving yourself and loving others. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow's not here. What are you doing right now? Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 24, NASDAQ up 56, S&P's up 4.5, gold contract down $2.70, trading $18.96 an ounce. You got silver off 24 cents, $27.77 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 98 cents, $70.21 a barrel, notes and bonds. 10-year note up 10 ticks, trading 133.11. The 30-year up 25 at 159.19 in King Dollar. King Dollar's up 133 ticks, trading out at 90.082. The euro is at 121. The yen's at 109.48, and the British pound is at 141 to 1 U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Well, you got a market, folks, that's not backing off. You got the SPY laying up here. Doesn't have volume. You only get 31 million shares, so we'll probably do 50 million. That being said, guess what? You're coming into the end of the week. Well, today's Wednesday, right? Tuesday. What day is today? I should know that. Bottom line, you're coming into the highs, you're laying at the highs, and that's saying that, guess what, this baby wants to break topside. So we'll see how this baby shakes out. You're going to need more juice. There's no two ways about that in order to break topside. And we'll see whether we get it. You look at the NDX 100. We take a look at the NDX. What the NDX has done out here. So we're 20 million shares inside the NDX. It just went into the spike of 339.29. Now, any close that's over 336, and we're at 337.25, is saying, guess what? You're not only going to go there, but then it's saying that you have gained once again to the very highs, which is going to be pretty amazing. Now, that's 342, and you're at 337. The small caps. Let's go take a look at the small caps out here. The IWM. We take a look at the small caps, and when you're looking at the small caps, this baby is going far its highs. You're at 233, 234.53 is the number. Now, the difference in the small caps is that the small caps have volume behind the move, man. So this is saying quite a bit. What this is also saying, folks, is that inside of the small caps, you have a huge amount of commodity equities, and that's saying that commodities are basically going to continue to go at a higher price. It's going to get really intriguing if we blow away the 234.53 inside of the small caps. Because if this is ever an ABC structure in the way up, folks, okay, it's going to be pretty intense because the leg is pretty amazing. The leg meaning that when we finally got to the highs inside the small caps, which took forever, and then all of a sudden it just took a leg. And with the leg we're talking about that it took a leg from 153 to 229. And it just didn't stop. That's the real bottom line. And as our targets and targets are saying out here, there's no doubt that your gambling stocks are basically in the small caps also. If we go take a look at GameStop, bottom line, that's up $17. You can take a look at AMC. Bottom line, that's trading out at $53. That's down $1 today, but they both are in the Russell 2000. What is going to happen, which is going to be interesting, it's going to be interesting to see when they turn around and rebalance that area. That's going to be something else. Now, out here today, you get another Reddit stock and you talk about folks getting toasted and roasted. Oh, man, this is freaking intense. So you had a $10 stock that went to $24 today, and is a 36% short position. So the Reddit boys and girls caught on to this. It didn't take much to basically run this baby and run it up in an incredible way. And, my take on this, folks, okay, is that this is only just starting. This is not going to basically, be over. Because why? Because it's successful. That's what it comes down to. If you remember, depending on how long you've been around, years ago, let's see, what was that, 1996 to about 98, whatever, there was a guy on CNBC that used to give a stock pick out every day. He finally ended up getting grabbed by the SEC because he was giving it to other people first or something. That phenomenon lasted for a couple of years, and that was only one stock pick. What Reddit has together is that they have a huge amount of traders together. The bottom line is that, guess what? They can run anything they want. That's the real bottom line. And Dorfman, thank you. Yes, it was Dan Dorfman. That's right. Dan Dorfman. And if you were ever around at that time, this is what used to happen, folks, okay? The bottom line, traders right across probably the country would sit at their desk. They'd wait for that basically to come out. They'd hit the button, and simultaneously you'd hit the button, you'd buy and you'd sell that stock at the same time. And at that particular point, check this out. At that particular point in time, people were paying commissions going in and out, $35 to $50 going in and going back out and still making money. You can imagine now, none of us pay any commissions. It's a field day. And guess what? It's the brave new world inside the Reddit traders, and that's not going to change. That's absolutely not going to change. And so the folks that go short positions, if they have a large position, they have to, I don't know what they have to do, man, because they're going to be in tough shape. There's no two ways about that. Notes and bonds. Let's go take a look at note and bond market, because this one's hard to wrap my head around, man. I'm bullish notes and bonds, yet I think inflation's raging. So it's like, okay, man, can you have both? Well, the market's saying you can have both too, and I haven't figured that out in my head yet. Let's put it that way. The bottom line is that technically this is a break topside, and it's a break in spades. That's saying that the 10-year wants to run to 134, and right now you're at 132.14. We go take a look at the 30-year. Let's bring the 30-year up. Let's see. I don't want the generic one. Yes. Okay, so that's not the one I want. Yeah, that's going to break into the 30 is breaking topside too. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you looking for a way to consistently add winning trades to your portfolio? Tom O'Brien is here to help. Tom O'Brien has been successfully trading markets for over 30 years. A frequent contributor to TD Ameritrade Network and CNBC, Tom O'Brien founded TFNN over 20 years ago to help educate investors just like you. Tom's daily market newsletter, Market Insights, is published every morning when the markets open to give you the competitive informational edge you need to succeed. These newsletters are packed full of Tom's advanced technical analysis and are geared to deliver comprehensive strategies for a successful portfolio. Get Tom O'Brien's newsletter, Market Insights, today, and try all of our products and newsletters 30 days risk-free with our money-back guarantee at TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
What's separating you from the most successful men and women on Wall Street? That's right, information. Having all the information gives us the perspective we need to place the right trades at the right time. The TAS Profile Scanner is the premier market profile-based scanner. Powered by its acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner instantly filters over 2,500 plus global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodities, futures, and Forex. This powerful suite of tools leverages instant trade filtering and strategy formulation to show you emerging trades before they happen. For a limited time, you can save $100 off your first month by using the promo code UPGRADE, and you still get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Level the playing field with the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find under the Services tab at TFNN.com. Sign up today.
Hey there, I'm Andy Arbertine with Tiger Precious Metals and Stones. Whether you're looking to buy and sell precious metals or trying to find the perfect diamond ring, I'm here to help. I have over 15 years of experience with diamonds and precious metals. You can call me directly at 727-329-8245, and I will personally answer any questions you have and help you find exactly what you're looking for. I will be your personal concierge in the metal and stone business. Give me a call today, 727-329-8245.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 25. You get the Nasdaq up 62. S&Ps are up by 5.5. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, as we do each and every Tuesday at 20 past the hour. And don't forget, folks, you can listen to Basil's show every trading day, 10 to 11 Eastern Standard Time. He also has a great newsletter, The Opening Call. Now, it's very easy to get The Opening Call. Just come over to our website at TFNN. You can hit newsletters. You're going to hit The Opening Call. It's right on the left-hand side. You can subscribe to The Opening Call for 1 month for $149. 6 months is $695, which is a savings of $199 or 22%. You can get it for a year for $11.95, which is a savings of $593 or 33%. Now, they all come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, folks, and when you do that, you're going to get amazing education. Why? Because on Basil's page, you're going to see approximately 10 to 12 archives that will allow you to understand the Chapman wave upside down. You're going to be riding that wave each and every day as he walks you through a great newsletter. Basil Chapman, what's going on?
What was going on is that I spoke to you a week ago, and the Dow was pretty close to where it is right now, 34,654, just a few hundred points off the all-time high. And what I said to you is what was fascinating in this particular phase is that it almost seemed as if money was being taken, especially when you got light summer trading, money was being taken by the stocks in the Reddits and the Robinhood, that sector, and that the Bitcoin was kind of vulnerable, and that in the speculative area to take its place, we might find that the gold contract is actually doing a lot better, and that there are stocks within groups that are doing just fine. They ho-hum. They're not doing anything bad or anything good. They're just kind of stuck. But within that, you've got stocks that are moving big points up and down intraday. And I think that that's a little unsettling to the overall market. And one of the things that I'm kind of fascinated with is that we've seen this. I've spoken about sector rotation for months. I've been saying we're basically looking at a consolidation. It's like a a high-level consolidation where the market, always think of the scales of justice. You've got the scale on the left and you've got the scale on the right, and the market's always trying this balancing act because money is energy and it's always going somewhere. You've got to try to find where it is. So in this particular, and kind of answers your question from earlier on, where you can see inflation, you can feel inflation, but how come yields are doing what they're doing? So this is a complex market right now, but all within a trading band. And you can see that, for instance, the Dow holding very nicely, walking this 14-period moving average in the daily chart. I love that. We've been long since last March a year ago, under 21,000, still long. Then you've got the IWM, the Russell 2000, if I can just get that up here, and the Russell 2000, which has the small caps, but it's not so much that it's the small caps, it's what's within the small caps. And I think that kind of answers some of your question, because within the small caps, you've got oils, you've got financials, you've got a lot of the sectors that are like, for instance, the regional banks, and then you've got your money center banks. Well, the money center banks, you've got the Dow and the S&P kind of capture those. But the smaller banks, which are doing very nicely, are in the Russell. So I think that what we're looking at is the Russell is within 1.5 points of an all-time high. And I spoke, we are, for subscribers, we've been long from about 173 for quite some time. It's at 233 right now.
Nice
and
move.
Yeah, it's nice, but it's also kind of confusing because it had this pattern right here, this oval pattern, this what I call the stork leg formation, right here in the weekly chart. That oval pattern says you can go sideways for quite a bit longer, but when you break out, especially to the upside, that's where you got to start monitoring it, because if it goes, how far it goes above the arch of the oval, that would be at 234.53, the all-time high at this peak E, is going to be really important, because the higher it goes, the greater the chances are that you've built a very strong base in the midpoint of this whole oval. If it just pops up briefly and then comes right back in and says, whoops, now you've got to be somewhat careful. So it's just an interesting moment in the market where you've got, really, it's a handful of stocks every day. And actually, on any day that you look at it, you can be surprised to see different stocks. It's not the same stocks that keep going up. It's a rotation. So that rotation says to me, in a sense, we're looking at somewhat of distribution, but at the same time, there are things that are working. For instance, the IWM, for our portfolio, for subscribers to my opening call, IWM within fractions of an all-time high. The Dow within 300 points of an all-time high. A, which is Agilent Technologies, at 138, 140.32 just a week or so ago was the all-time high. We've been long since 70. We've got a number of issues like that. IAI, I've spoken to you about this for about a year now. I've been saying the IAI, the iShares of the broker-dealer and security ETF, all-time high 3 days ago. It's just pulling back a tad at 102.47, where we've got subscribers that have been long since 45 back in March of last year. So I'm looking at this and I'm saying the extension that we've seen in these monthly charts is quite extraordinary. This is just a leg B. In the Chapman wave, we look for the fourth highest peak, label it A, B, C, D. D is where other things can happen. This is only in leg B, and we've made a new high for the month of June. And if you look at the S&P, I'll go to the SPY. It's a little easier. Most people have SPY. They can look at SPY. That's the S&P, the SPDR fund. All-time high. 422.82 was the last high, and today it went to 423.21.
Yes.
And this is still only a leg B in the monthly chart. So it's really hard to define it other than to say that the phase right now is still to buy the dips. That's what people are doing. It looks, visually, it looks like we're getting a little toppy, but as long as we keep holding these supports, it's going to be really important. It also makes buying new stocks, meaning that you've got to go to other areas that have been lagging to find bargains, because yes, you could pick up the stocks that are making new all-time highs, and stocks that make new all-time highs very often continue to do that, but the risk is getting greater. So if you can find stocks that have been beaten down, that are starting to show some support, I think that's the way to look at it right now. So all in all, we're very selective in what we're looking at for the portfolio to add new stocks, and at the same time, trying to build a little bit of a cash position so that at some point we will see some kind of a decline, and you want to have money ready. So it's an irony that we're at highs, and yet I still feel somewhat cautious about the whole thing. I'm not that convinced, although the price is, hey, new highs and new highs. This is something not quite right, because there are so many, you were speaking about a little earlier on, there's so many facets here that don't make sense for those of us who have been in the market a long time. They're different, they're just different, maybe we can call them different statistics that we have to look at, or different sectors, or different...
we may be going to get a new lesson.
Oh, that's exactly right, a new lesson. We're always
Listen,
ready for
folks,
new lessons.
come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to hit newsletters. You're going to see the opening call right on the left-hand side. Just hit that button. You're going to get a great newsletter. Basil, you have a great one, safe one, and we look forward to the program tomorrow.
Thank you, Tom. Same to you.
Thank you. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you having fun trading the markets but having trouble finding like-minded individuals to discuss your trading and investment ideas with? Become an apex predator in the trading markets and join the Tiger's Den Trading Room only at TFNN.com. The Tiger's Den is an exclusive trading room where successful traders from around the world come to exchange trades and ideas. Join the den and surround yourself with the sharpest minds in the trading world. Subscribers to the Tiger's Den are also the first to have their questions answered live on air and can privately chat with our TFNN hosts live during their shows. Interact with other Tigers and Tigresses as they share trading ideas, news analysis, and discuss the market action all trading day. Subscribe to the Tiger's Den risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee and become part of the TFNN trading community. TFNN, educating investors.
You could be making money off the stock market. And if you're already making money off the stock market, you could be making a lot more. Check out TFNN and Tiger TV and get expert investing advice to give you the power to control your financial future. Go to TFNN.com and find the newsletter for you. Whether you're into trading gold, metals, futures, currencies, or options, you'll get advice and analysis to help you seriously get ahead. TFNN also features trading services with a 30-day money-back guarantee for new subscribers, as well as TFNN's Tiger Den Trading Room, trading software, and educational webinars for all trading levels. And make sure you check out Tiger TV for free on TFNN.com or TFNN's YouTube channel for live financial content from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern on market days. Stop watching on the sidelines while other people get rich and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 12, Nasdaq's up 53, S&P's up 4.5. Let's go over to the oil market. Oil market's breaking topside, folks. We're going to 76 bucks. Right now, you're at $70.22. You take a look at this. You get volume behind the move. Let me get CL. I'll put the continuous contract. I mean, 76 bucks is just kind of glaring out here. This is a long consolidation. Broke out of the consolidation. I'd say in your next spike up here is 76 bucks, which I don't think is going to be too hard to get to either. So we broke out of consolidation. Look at that, going back to November of 2018. So your next spike, your next swing point is $76.90. Bottom line, that thing is game. Now, what's really wild is that they had in Congress today, they're the CEO of Colonial, which is the pipeline. Bottom line is that, they got hacked. That being said, though, which is so weird, is that, so picture this, folks, okay? Everything almost all of us do has basically, when you're signing in, you got to sign in twice. And in Colonial Pipeline, okay, their encrypted computers only had one sign-in. It's like, are you kidding me, man? Actually, I thought I was hearing things when I heard the CEO say that, no, they don't have two sign-ins. I mean, when we're ordering things on Amazon, they make us sign in twice half the time. Not all the time, but that made zero sense. But anyway, bottom line is that's what ends up happening if people aren't paying attention. And that is pretty insane. There's no doubt about that. We go take a look at some of the higher volume equities. Oh, this one's interesting here, see, because watch this, because this is where the thank you, multi-factor authentication. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, and here, so check this out, folks. We're going to see a lot more of this. Okay, so this Clover Health, right? I dug into this a little at the commercial. So check this out. So Clover Health, what ended up happening here, this was basically a $10 stock yesterday. Runs to $24.93. Has a 36% chop position. But check this out. This is the guy that's behind this, right, is one of the largest here he is right here, yeah. Okay, the name is Chameth. I can't pronounce his last name. The bottom line is that this guy has more sparks than anyone, okay? And I suspect what probably happened here is that, the bottom line is it doesn't take much work to basically get on Reddit and just start pushing. And in this particular case, what you did have happening is that there was plenty of talk on Reddit about the aspect that, number one, the short position was going up dramatically. The aspect of they may get put into the small caps is going up. Bottom line, it didn't take much for them to get it going. Now, watch this, because they got this actually going. And, I always talk about volume before the swing. Look at this thing right here, okay? So the bottom line is that yesterday it goes from $9.15 to $12. You can see the volume go up. 125 million. It was going into this weekly I got? No, daily. Yeah, it was going into 68 million. Okay, so the bottom line was blowing that away, and then what does it do this morning? It opens up at 16, goes to 24. We're going to see a lot more of that also. And specifically what I mean is that, it doesn't have to be the person that is behind the deal. It could be someone else pushing it, but guess what? There's going to be a lot of this, man, going on, because who wouldn't want it to go on? We'll see how this shakes out inside the commodity market, because my take in the commodity market is at some point they're going to figure out the small market caps inside the gold and silver market, because the market caps inside the gold and silver market, folks, are tiny compared to what they've already pushed around. And if I'm right in the context of where gold's going, because my take is gold's going to 2,500, you're going to see some fun happening. Now, what we don't have inside of the gold and silver market, you don't have large short positions, and in fact, let me just see what happened with Q and mine. He was about the only one that had a big one. That's 11.96, so that's big, but they're looking for 30-40% of short positions, so you can really run that baby. Some of the higher volume equities out here today, you get AMC's that's down 85. You got Apple, it's up $1. We got Marbell's down 18 cents. You got Bank of America down 13. Virgin Galactic, they're still running that baby. Let's go to Jose. Jose, what's going on, brother?
Good afternoon, Tom. Hey, I remember Dan Dorfman.
Dorfman, yes.
Yes, on CNBC. I also remember a day on CNBC when Jeffrey Vinnick was a guest, and his minions, he was talking up Goodyear, all the Dow stocks from the 1990s, while his minions were back at the office at Fidelity selling them in force.
Yeah, that's the market. There's no doubt about that. That's the market.
And then Arthur Levitt of the SEC, I think he woke up from his deep sleep and pulled his license. So now he ran off down to Florida here and started a hockey team.
Oh, that's wild, man.
Yeah, Jeffrey Vinnick. I think he was a one-time owner of the Tampa Bay Lightning. I'm not sure, but... Well,
that's Jeff Vinnick. Jeff Vinnick.
Yeah, correct. Jeff Vinnick.
Okay, yeah. No, he still owns it. Yeah, no, he owns it. He owns it, and he's a big developer down there, too. He actually... Gates put in billions of dollars into one of his developments down there, yeah, in Tampa. Yeah.
Yes. Hey, Tom, Newmont Mining is looking like a sick oyster at low tide.
Yeah, it is. So did you get the option on this? Where are we at with this?
Yeah, I got the July 71s.
Okay, that's good. You're in July. Okay. So this is going to get interesting, man. I mean, all day long today, folks, okay? Gold's only down like $3 or $4. And for the last 2 hours before I got on the air, trust me, I was looking to trade these gold equities, and I kept looking, and I kept saying, no, and it was like, man, you got to be kidding me. When I trade gold equities, folks, I like trading GOLD, which is Barrick, but then I go right to Newmont, and I go to AEM to see, okay, are they buying, are they selling, and they've been selling all day long, man. So, the $70.71, which we're below, Jose, is not good, man, because it's like saying, okay, man, it can go to $69.47. So, bottom line is that, by July, I think you're going to be all right. I was bullish before, but my take now is that you might have heard me yesterday, man. I think inflation's raging, man. I think we're going to be not only in the right spot, but in the right spot in a big way. Now, that doesn't mean we've been doing this long enough that we know that there's going to be vicious pullbacks. I mean, but all in all, I mean, if you can stay outside of the realm every time you do it, you get plenty of time now. I mean, you get 6 weeks. I think you're going to be all right.
I got you. Good deal.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. We have the Dow Industrials up 8, Nasdaq's up 54, S&P's up 3.5. Come right back, folks.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
The technology around us is changing every day. With so much happening, it can seem impossible to keep up with all the information. David White's investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, is designed to give you all the information you need to understand the technology that shapes today's markets and tomorrow's future. David White has made his living staying on the cutting edge of technology. His weekly newsletter will give you specific recommendations for value tech stocks, as well as entry prices, target prices, and stops to set for each trade. Dave delivers his weekly newsletters every Friday with updates throughout the week. You can get the Technology Insider at TFNN.com for only $37.50. Sign up for David's newsletter, The Technology Insider, and get an inside look at everything the technology sector has to offer. Try it risk-free today with our 30-day money-back guarantee. TFNN, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Directions Daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials down 7. You get the Nasdaq up 51. S&Ps are up at 2.5. And we go over and we take a look at some of the big dogs out here. Let's go to Amazon first. Amazon right now, bottom line, has price spread, has volume behind the move. There you go. Amazon's going to take off again. So you're up $70. You're trading at $32.68. You're coming into the swing. Swing up here is $33.13. And if we had a day like today coming into $33.13, it would have blown it away because you're at 2.7 million versus 2.8. But I expect you're going to go after it. Now, if Amazon can actually do this, this is going to be pretty intense, man, that it can actually take out this 33.12. Because if that's the case, you're going to see this NDX really move, man, in a monster way. Let's go take a look at Google. Google right now, that's at all-time highs. It's up 18 bucks. Look at this. That must be an all-time high today. 6.8. Yeah, it's an all-time high today. Yeah, bottom line. MSFT, Microsoft. We take a look at Microsoft. Microsoft right now, that didn't hold price today. You got NFLX, Netflix. That's been a weaker link. Yeah, that's still down. Facebook. That's gonna. I think that's at all-time highs today too. Right? That's at all-time. That's at all-time highs today too. And we look at this. The volume's not bad in Facebook. You know, the longer Facebook stays over 331, you're at 332, 333. The higher that Facebook can go. So you're talking about some. They're talking about some juice out here. Let's go look at the SMHs. So the SMHs, we know that they like bringing them up, bringing them down. Yes, the SMHs have rejected lower price. You're down 256. This thing wants to go hit the highs again, too. Crazy. Wow. Inflation's here, man. Inflation is in here in spades. And more than likely, inflation's been in the marketplace for a while. You're going to see it spread out. Volatility, yeah, we're going to be here in spades. There's no doubt about that. Bitcoin, you start hearing about this because it looks to me like Bitcoin's on its way to 23,000. It saved itself today at 31. But you can see, you know, this building cause is a big deal, folks, okay, whether things going up or going down. And my take, and of course, we don't have volume on Bitcoin, but this is building cause for lower price. We haven't tested the 30,016 yet. You got down to 31,036. I suspect you're going to get that test, number one. But if we break that, bottom line, you're down to 17,900. There's not much here. Yeah, that's what this is. It's at such a danger point. It's pretty amazing. If this ever happens, man, it's going to be like crazy, because this is going to be one of the wildest charts that I've seen in a long time. Because your next swing after this is 17,000. and then that was your breakout. Yeah, 19,000, 17,000 and 19,000 was the breakout area. You break that, well, we'll see what happens. But that is quite a move. There's no doubt about it. And what ends up happening is that the bottom line is that we know that the volatility just doesn't stop. MSTR. Let's go take a look at MSTR for one of our tigers out here. This is MicroStrategy. Oh, this is a trip. Yeah, this is a good proxy for Bitcoin. It's pretty wild. Now, MicroStrategy, this is the first time this is happening. They are pushing out a junk bond specifically to buy Bitcoin. So check this out. MicroStrategy boosted the size of the junk bond sale to purchase more Bitcoin. $500 million is the deal. The company received, listen to this. This is how many people actually want on this. They received orders for $1.6 billion in orders, okay? So you're talking about monster money. Now, let me see what they're going to pay for it, so if they say. Okay, so here you go right here. They are offering 6.12 to 6.25. Yeah, that's what they're going to be offering on the bond. So bottom line is that there's plenty of money out here to buy whatever they're going to buy. The real wild part is that MicroStrategy, they claim that business intelligence software, but they're in the Bitcoin business. There's no doubt about that. And we take a look at it, 5 months ago it was at $1,315, and guess what? You're at $458. And if we take a look at this, and thanks, Dan, for sending that out there as to being a proxy, because when you're looking at this as a proxy, yep, look at this. This is just like Bitcoin, man. Unreal. Because 411 hasn't got tested yet. We got to 427. Oh, this is cool, man. So 411's next. It's a high volume swing low. And this is saying that 406 is game. Oh, this is going to be interesting, man. I'm so glad you just told me this. I knew that this was a case of that, but I didn't realize that this was so close. Here, watch this. This is pretty cool. Okay, so let me figure this out. Just give me 2 seconds. I got to compare this. I can compare this to Bitcoin. When you see this chart, this is the exact same chart. Okay, come on, give me a compare. Where do I do the suggested charts? Compare. There we go. Compare. Okay, I'm going to compare. No, I know. I'm going to compare. Okay, yeah, I'm going to move on. I'll have that done for tomorrow. I'm going to compare that to, if I had brought that up, you're going to see that it's almost the exact same type of chart. The cool thing is that we have volume on MicroStrategy. So that is going to be a great place to look to see exactly how the rest of it shakes out. Let's go take a look at, 1 second, Ruby. I know we want to look at a stock here. Where is it? The heck is it? Oh, Coca-Cola. So, yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at Coke, and I believe this is the Coke that the Tigers want to look at. It's COKE. This is the consolidated. Now, this is manufactured supplies, non-alcoholic beverages. Okay, so the low is 220, the high is 460. You're trading at 448. Boy, it's a one-way move. Holy cow. I think this is like the bottling company. That's what I think is going on. But look at this move. Holy cow. What the heck is happening here? Yeah, this is, Coca-Cola Consolidated hit a record today. The stock advanced 65% this year. I wouldn't be buying it, and I wouldn't be selling it either, because what happens is only 44,000 shares that get traded, so it's a very illiquid stock. That being said, it's a moonshot. There's no two ways about that. You talk about a moonshot. That Coca-Cola is a moonshot. Dow Industrials. Dow right now up 6, NASDAQ up 53, S&P's up 3.5. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, for free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Markets can rise and fall like the tides. Subscribe to Basil Chapman's newsletter, The Opening Call, and you too can ride the wave. Basil Chapman is an authority in technical analysis. His Chapman Wave trading system has been helping traders identify trends and capitalize on momentum in the markets since 1984. TFNN invites you to test Basil's proprietary Chapman Wave trading methodology with a monthly subscription to the Opening Call newsletter for only $149. Your subscription to the Opening Call comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, as well as daily market updates on key indexes, stocks, and commodities. Ride the wave. Sign up for the Opening Call risk-free today.
Introducing Primal Edge.
Today, it's even more important to take a supplement that complements your health. Primal Edge is specifically formulated to boost your immune system and help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Our early ancestors found all their nutritional requirements in the wild environment. But today, our food sources don't contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that we need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated humic and fulvic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They've been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, without them, life cannot exist.
That's right, Ellen. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge. Just $89 exclusively at TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 3. We get the NASDAQ up 55, S&P's up 3. And so what you're going to have here, folks, is that you're going to be closing on the S&P's right at the highs, man. Bottom line is that we're at 422.64, and if we go take a look at the E-minis and take a look at the future market, you're at 42.29, and we hit 42.36. Last high out here was 42.38. Oh, so this is interesting. So the futures haven't whacked the highs yet, but guess what? Stay tuned for tonight. I suspect it's going to get hit. When you get 2 points. Literally, actually 1.75 points, you're going to get up there and you're going to hit them. We're going to take a look at the NDX 100. And the NDX 100 is important because that was the weak indice, folks. It came down hard, came down fast. That being said, guess what? You at 336.82. Now, this gets interesting because anything over 336.62 is saying higher prices coming at you. Now, the volume is dropping like big time, but guess what? You got to drop with the price, too. If we go to the composite, we take a look at the composite. what we have with the composite up here, the composite bottom line has closed over that area, closed over the gap. The gap was 13,881. You're at 13,927. That's saying, guess what, man? You can go hit the highs again, which is just amazing. In fact, let me do this quick. What day is the first? MVOLQE. Let's just go see if this would be crazy if it's ABC up. The first, June 1st, 4.1 billion. Holy cow. This is going to be crazy, man. The composite might be an ABC up. Yeah, it could be. We get, man, this is crazy. Yeah, the composite on June 1st versus today, I think we're going to do more volume, man. It's going to be an ABC up. The first, let me do this again, 4.1 billion. Yeah, we're going to blow that away, man. Well, up and away we go. Here we go. Unreal. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it. Take ownership of it and fly with it. Thanks for being here, folks. Have a great night, safe night. Look forward to speaking to you tomorrow. Go get them, folks.